What's happening, guys? Icebreaker here, coming at you with another Warships video, and today I'm backtracking from what I said yesterday about heavy rush and the Zookas were a bit rubbish. I've changed my mind and I'm going to show you why in just a sec. I've also got a really good base layout for you to use that will counter not only the vampire Zookas but heavy rush too. So stick around and let's jump into it. Okay guys, you caught the live stream last night. You know that I went from roughly rank 12 to more or less rank 15, which I've now got since then. Started off by using heavy rush, and it became quite apparent quite quickly that people have countered heavy rush quite well so far this season. The base layouts and the building health and the defenses that are available and stuff have made it quite difficult for heavy rushers to make the most of heavy rushing, if that makes sense. With no smoke and stuff as well, it's just made it a lot harder. The Vampire Zookas are definitely more of a contender than what I made out them to be yesterday. I'm sold on them, to be fair. I think they're pretty good. You know, they are very hard to kill. Like I said, we're at rank 15 now, and we're climbing pretty quick, and that's thanks to this base. These three snipers are purely for time wasting your opponent's time. That's it. They provide no other strategic value beyond that. These few mines here at the front are strategically placed in the same range as these two mortars. And like I said, these Zookas are pretty hard to kill, I think it's fair to say. What you need to try and do is create a combo of your defensive hitting them. So what I mean by that is like more than one mortar shell hitting the same troop at the same time. What happens is if they clear through the snipers, and then as they make their way to these two cannons, as they're doing that, they're going to hit these mines. What's going to happen is as they hit the mines, the mortars are going to shoot straight over the top and hopefully hit them before they can regen their health from shooting at the cannons. Does it work every time? No. Combine this with everything else that's going on as well, so like the machine guns there at the sides as well, but also spraying them. It's all about creating those rapid combo of defensive strikes against the Zookas. And then right way at the back, we've got the two flamethrowers and the machine guns out to the sides, and then the 4-pack of mortars. With these mortars being in the position that they are, they will quite often target the same troop or pretty close to being the same troop, which means all the mortar balls will land roughly the same place so that their splash damage overlaps. So then when it overlaps, it does more damage to those troops that are caught in the overlapped areas. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean. So that's my base layout. Let's jump into the tech tree. And as I was saying, the splash damage defense is all maxed. I've only just started doing my gunboat because I need that GBE to repeat that cycle of shocks on people's doom cannons and stuff. And then moving into 3ER, slowly going to be maxing out my boom cannons. Rainmakers, I'm not even going to go there. We all know they're just too slow. Yeah, you can use a boat with them perhaps to clear mines, but I wouldn't recommend it. The Zookas aren't doing enough damage as it is. They're pretty slow. People are actually timing out with all Rainmakers. Yeah, you want to throw a boat in there for mine clearing, fine, but just know that it will slow you down that bit more anyway when Zookas are already a slow troop. What I'll do is I'll show you their attacks against the base first, and then I'll show you my attack against them. So this guy here fizzled against me, leaving 2 ERs. This was quite a funny one actually. Like I said about, they come up this right side and the sniper towers are there to waste their time. Well, as you can see, he's gone with heavies, Zookas and a Rainmaker for the mines, and he's gone up the right side. And then as they've started clearing and stuff, the Rainmakers decided to ignore everything that's going on and turn and face this sniper tower. Regardless of him flaring it around and trying to make it do other stuff, it was just determined to have a go at my sniper tower. So he totally lost any benefit from that Rainmaker. Run away! And then the defenses at the back here just basically fizzled him right out. And my hit against him went with 2 boats of heavies for these early mines and all Zookas, and it's literally just a case of letting them free clear. Just let them do their own thing. The only thing you really need to worry about is the doom cannon, because that thing will take chunks out of you girls really fast. Now quite a lot of people have all these mines here on the corner, And what I'm doing is once this ER goes down, I'm flaring them back over to the left. I'm not letting them take their own path because they'll walk through all the mines. We just use a quick grouping flare somewhere in the middle here or over to the far left. You can see that they'll miss most of those mines and then come back over it, and then you're in the prime position then to Hail Mary the last 2 ERs. So quick grouping flare, yes, it wastes a second or two, but in the grand scheme of things I think it's a bit quicker because you're not going to lose those Zukas to the mines, which gives you more damage on core. So even if you got to core sooner, you would have had less troops, so it balances out, you know. Okay, so this one I had 2 minutes left on the clock, or 1:59 left on the clock. Another one of these ones with a big row of mines here at the back and not much else going on. So again, I just landed all Zukas. I just let them free clear and find their own paths, do their own thing. And then once they started getting towards those mines is where you start sort of thinking about when and where to throw that grouping flare. And once they get that top ER down, you can then regroup them over to the left. So I just let them do their own thing, get through those mines, and then it was just a case of Hail Mary and that last ER. This guy then hit me with all Zuka, and like I said, wasting time with those few sniper towers. And he knew to shock the mortars as he hit those mines as well, so he's obviously seen a layout like this before. But he kept the mortars shocked when he should have been kept shocking the Doom Cannon, which meant he lost a few to the Doom Cannon. And then he was just grinding through the base, pretty much like everyone at the moment is just got to let them free clear. But he slowly but surely fizzled out. He did get all ERs, but it took him longer than it did me to take him down. So this was my boss fight for rank 15. So I'll show you my replay against his base, which is just once again all Zuka. Let them free clear. Use a grouping flare if you need to, and keep that Doom Cannon shocked. But yeah, that was my hit against him. Hail Mary in there the last 2 ERs as well. And then his hit against me where he had 42 seconds left on the clock. Again, all Zuka. He decided to come straight in and flare to that first cannon, which was kind of a good idea, but the Zuka still turned around and come back for the snipers anyway, so it's kind of a waste of time in itself. And then he let the Doom Cannon absolutely wreck him while they were getting through these few defenses, hit all the mines, and then those mortars at the end were just being absolutely ruthless. You can see there how the multiple shots can really take out a good chunk, especially if they're really tightly grouped together. Those repeated hits will cane them off really fast. So there you go, guys. That is my new backtrack for 3R strategy. We'll probably jump tomorrow, maybe do that live as we normally would. So either way, I'll see you for that. Don't forget, guys, smash that creator code BBTFRG in the creator boost box. We really do appreciate that. It goes a long way to helping what we do. And make sure you leave a like, because that helps other people find our channel and our content, and ultimately everybody benefits. So either way, we'll catch you next time, guys. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy shipping.